Hello everyone, I'm your host, Warrior Angel. Welcome back to part 28, I believe, of this Malkavian Let's Play for Vampire the Masquerade Bloodlines. Now, you would have saw in the last episode, we'd done a couple of extra side quests, as well as carried on with the main quest a bit, involving going to Zhao's imports, beat up a bunch of people, died once or twice. Nothing serious though, as you can see, death is a relatively state of mind for a vampire. And now I've been told to meet a mysterious man called the Mandarin, to come into here, Fu Syndicate. Because apparently he knows something about what's been going on with this Nosferatu Barabus. So let's pop in and see what's going on. I do like what's coming up bit, so a little bit of a spoiler. And as I said, I've played the game before, so I know what to expect. But already you come into the office, there's a nice little reception bit. Strangely enough, no one at the desk. Funny that, people are not working at night. Can't enter there yet. So, funny enough, there's a open door. Maybe we should try that out.
So glad you finally decided to show up. If you want to meet your comrade, walk through those doors.
No, bring him out here, then we'll talk.
Subject will not enter the next area. This may be due to a theoretical sixth sense, or perhaps it is simply afraid. Are you stubborn by nature or instinct?
Sorry, I just love that bit. Just as I say, like, bring him out to me, and you hear that creepy little girl voice saying, you're in trouble now. Okay, so as you can see, he's already, well, the fact that he says about some sort of sixth sense, maybe there is something to it, maybe. Let me see. Come out, we'll do lunch.
Step through the doors.
Does that ever work?
Subject refuses to move to the next chamber. I assure you your comrade is still alive. If you want him released, you will do as I say.
Deal. Might as well get this over and done with, shouldn't I? Okay, so let's pop into this mysterious looking room, which looks more like a cage.
Good. I am told you are a rather resourceful individual.
Thank you.
This should make you a most intriguing specimen.
That doesn't sound good.
Your kind may play mortals for weaklings and fools, and that may be fitting for some. But you underestimate me.
Really? Okay,
Subject
this
is
looks
male.
worried.
Appearance suggests early to late 20s. True age unknown.
Thank you, I guess. Anything else you got to say?
As with the other, there are no vital signs. No heartbeat, no body heat. Test chamber air sample is 97% carbon monoxide. Normal respiration cannot take place. Subject is by all definition clinically dead. Hello in there.
Hello.
I'm going to run some tests on you. I'm interested in how you work, but only because it's my task to find the most efficient way to kill your kind. Please, give me everything you've got. Begin the experiment.
Oh my god, sunlight!
Test chamber has been filled with ultraviolet light, releasing moderate UV radiation. Does that burn at all?
It tickles. Oh, actually, get right here, a bit more to the right.
Exhibits
There
no
you go.
sign of pain or even physical discomfort. Shut down the lights. Conclusion: UV radiation does not produce the desired effect. Please move on to the next chamber.
Okay, just to before I go on. Okay, sorry.
For your good behavior.
Okay. Just listen to what the guy says about giving me a dog for good behavior. Yeah, the reason why UV didn't work in this like it does in, say, Blade, is the fact that it's more of a mystical thing that the sun is supposed to be a giver of life, and that rather than the fact of UV light and that. So that's why it comes standing in a room full of UV light. It doesn't even cause any problems. Yeah, walking out into sunlight will obviously cause a lot of problems. Same like with fire. Fire is considered like a purifying thing. To burn something is to purify it, and they're essentially the same issue. So let's carry on to here now.
Your kind is resourceful. Your survival instinct borders on animalistic.
This is a pretty straightforward thing to do.
Innate abilities. Let us see what you can do. The walls are reinforced concrete.
Alright. Should be able to cross over here, yes.
It is my design.
Alright, let's see how quickly I can get across. It's not exactly that difficult, let's be honest. Okay, next route. Oh, I think, if this is what I think is going to happen next. Oh, no, it's not that. Okay. So, next bit. I've got these big spinning blades, and I need to get through there, but the door's locked. So what is a man to do in this situation? Oh, crap. Yeah, they do sometimes get stuck, and they sometimes kill you. So what I need to do, I need to get a gun out. If I remember how to do this way. And there's something I'm supposed to... Oh, crap, that nearly killed me then. Okay, let's try this. Oh, that's it. There we go. See now the blade sort of stopped.
Only the most simple creatures can survive dismemberment. I am told you can regenerate parts of your body. You've shown great resilience so far. Let's see how you do against some live targets.
Crap.
Proceed to the next room.
Okay, I think I'm going to need my sword out for this. And if I can, do I have any bloodline around in my... Oh yes, I do. Excellent. I don't believe I wasn't expected to lose that much health.
Sometimes myths are constructed around legitimate...
Oh, this is just funny watching this round.
Let's find out if there's any truth in an old
Okay,
superstition.
yeah, this is it.
Initiate
Right.
the Helsing experiment.
You're going to walk in here now. And you see a man
Remember
there
the experiment didn't end.
holding a cross.
Please, don't disappoint me.
Here's Johnny.
Van Helsing hypothesis.
Okay, if I remember now, I need to run up here.
Well, when God fails, put your faith in the gun.
Okay, where's the...
Commander. The men are veteran mercenaries. The weapon modification.
Alright. Eventually we'll be able to get these guns. I believe they've got a special type of ammo, which is quite effective against shotguns. I mean, vampires. Okay, I need Vision of Death. Haha. Think that's him. Dead. Okay, let's... Because obviously you can't see like a transparent thing. As far as he's concerned, all of a sudden the man's just fallen down dead.
Has terminated. Belmont team.
Right. In fact, can I pick up their guns yet?
But we have a conflict of
Ithaca M7. Handy.
continue to endure even though it's my instruction to incapacitate you. This calls for a more drastic approach.
Oh, I can't pick that up. Right.
I'm very enthusiastic about this next test.
Okay, I was just wondering because there should have been something... I think it is later on. I get a special gun for which are quite effective against vampires because it's got something like dragon fire rounds in. Which is supposed to be quite effective
Many
against...
regimes
Oh, hang
use
on.
electricity to torture information.
Oh, I remember this bit. I
It
need
will
the
be used
gun
to
again, I
deliver
think.
supplies to your kind as well.
So if I remember right, I need to
Have
shoot
results
these.
similar to fire. Let's
There we go, that's one. As you can see, fire's next, so that's not really good. Ugh,
You have demonstrated considerable mental and physical acumen.
it's not
And
that
I'm
difficult to
quite
shoot a
perplexed
thing.
how something that should be dead can display such strong survival skills. Let's begin the final test.
Right.
Step into the next room.
Don't worry, we're going to get out of here now, guys. There shouldn't be any worries. Okay, what I'm going to do is need one of my guns out again. Yeah, I've got this one, should do nicely. Make sure it's reloaded.
Stand by. Run a check on the extinguishers one more time. I've already determined fire is a weakness of your kind. I would like to know more about the psychological effect it has on you and how it may be exploited.
Okay, so what should be happening about here if it was the tabletop game is that vampires, when they're faced with three things, have to test for frenzy. That's, what was it, the hunger frenzy, anger frenzy, like what happens when I suffer too much damage, and a thing which I believe you pronounce it as Watchshrek, and it's basically if you face it in sunlight or fire, especially in any major quantities, then I'm supposed to test for frenzy. And if a thing, of course, I run away from the fire. But it's a bit difficult for you to try and represent that in this game, so they obviously don't do it. But there's a reason why I've had the gun out. You maybe noticed, for example, at the back of these flamethrowers, they happen to have tanks, and there's happened to be one right next to the glass, which seems to be quite explosive. Right. Let's have some fun now, guys. Okay, we're going to use some of my abilities to get them to deal with them. I just need to get out of here. Come on. Okay, let's get some blood back as well. Come back here. I'm gonna get you. Gotcha. Oh, there's something sparkly in that room. And it happens to be a fire-free zone, so I'm not too worried. Okay, let's turn that off. Let me see. Okay, I can't pick up the shotgun. Yeah. Oh, well, hang on. I think I remember that sparkly thing. Can I just hit it? Yes, I can. Okay, let's break for the flimsy thing. This. Now look at the size of that. Right. I pick that, and it's a squashed, odious chalice. It's basically the exact same thing that I use to store blood. Right? And look at the size of the bloody thing. But I'm going to need it for one of the poster quests, if I remember right. So, yep, gotta keep it for a little bit longer. Is there anything around this side? No, just holographic glitches, which could be down to... Oh, what the... What's in here? This looks interesting. They've got a couple of glyphs there and stuff. I wonder what those could possibly be. If anyone actually knows or has any suggestions, let me know in the comments. So I'm still trying to learn about some of these as I go along, so it doesn't seem like there's anything I can actually do with them. So it looked like like knights tombs or something like that. Just curious to know what they might be. Anyway, let's head. Oh, warehouse.
My employer's punishment for your escape would be 1,000 times more painful than anything you could devise.
Okay, he must be in this room somewhere. Alright. Ah, there it is. Oh, there's a vampire in the back there as well. Okay, let's feed off him. Get our blood back. There we go, managed to kill the Mandarin. Oh, and he did have a gun. Can I not pick up that gun? Sorry, let's check the inventory a second in case I've been... Oh, inventory full. Okay. Now, let me see. Do I need a Remington which has a very slow reload speed? Well, I do have this Ithaca, and I got... Tell you what, I'm going to drop that. As a rifle, I don't really need to use it. Plus, we have to... What the... Okay. That looks like a Nosferatu to me. That seems to be Barabus. Yeah.
They get you too. I've got no excuse. A Nosferatu getting caught by a bunch of humans. This is a new low.
I made a hole in the wall. Why didn't you do that?
I paid for my mistake. The experiments, the torture, that voice. You don't know. You don't know.
You're my quest item, so I'll still save you.
Wait. We can't go yet. There are servers here. We need to hack in and delete all of their research. Should be a mainframe on this floor.
Okay, so according to this, I can either go ahead and do the computers myself, or I can get him to do it, because obviously he must be an Nosferatu and a bit IT literally than me. But having a look, my hacking's 7 and 8 if I... Oh! Wow, I've got a lot of experience. I didn't realise I had. Yeah, I don't know. See, is there anything I can fancy again? Investigation is pretty good as it is. I've got, decisions. Let's get extra level stamina for the health purposes. An extra level of dodge. Show of experience. What do I need for hacking? Computers and wits. So I already got wits up by 3 and it cost me... I'm going to increase intelligence. Try and make him a bit more as if it was me in that position, because I am a reasonably smart guy. At least I like to think so. So, let's think. Okay. Computers and I are both a little buggy, so we get along swell.
Let's check the computers. Anything on Kindred needs to get wiped. Anyone interferes, you leave them to me. Grrr. If I tore the lungs out of everyone in this place, it still wouldn't feel like revenge.
Go boy, show us the way. Good boy. Yeah, you might have just saw as a pop-up then. It's the Steam sale for anyone who hasn't, or, you know, been living under a rock for the past few days. So I've taken the opportunity to try and get a few purchases, including Final Fantasy 3. Obviously, it might not be as good on the computer as its own port, but I like the Final Fantasy series, and I've got most of them already. I've just been missing a decent copy of 3, so I decided to get it. Okay, we obviously got bad guys now. Let's kill them. Aha. Oh, hang on. What's that? Fu Syndicate office key. Okay, let's go and kill some more bad guys. Oh, hang on. Is there a way around? Oh, okay. Alright, let's have a quick look at the computer. Door control. We'll be able to get through with 7. Freedom.
Let's go.
Okay, anything else nice and nifty I can get in here? No. Oh crap. Alright, let's see if I can break into here. Difficulty of 10. Oh, hang on. Where's my lockpick in 8? Okay, if I use blood buff and try again, that should boost it up to 10 now. Can I have a look to see what's in this office? Oh, a sword. Oh, I do have a katana. Let's have a check out on the computer though, see what they've got. Got 2 emails in the research division. Let's try hacking again. Elimination, freedom. Status. Okay, let's have a look. From priestess. Oh. What is the current status of the project? New subject was delivered to you last week. If I do not see results by the end of this month, you will understand the consequences. And from the priestess again. Article 2. The elimination of Wong Ho is imminent. Kiki, his daughter, will... Oh, you have to excuse me a moment. Sorry about that, guys. Damn payment. There's a big... I don't know if it's happened across the world, but there's a big thing in the UK at the moment. And that's been for a little while regarding payment protection policies. Which, you know, if you take out a loan, there's a thing about stopping... Basically, you could be paying extra when you didn't have to. And the thing is, I haven't taken out a loan before, so it's like, well, apart from my student loans, which it doesn't have PPI. So it's kind of like I get these messages saying, you know, you should ring up about it. I'm thinking, well, you don't know who this is because I don't have a loan. Oh, but anyway, so stage 2, as you can see, the priestess, who seems to be Ming Zhao, if I remember right, has been involved in trying to destroy Wan Ho, which is the owner of the Red Dragon, if I remember right. As well as having a thing about trying to find out how to kill, well,
let's go.
The Kindred. Quite an interesting development. And it is a thing that, in case of a slight spoiler alert now, so keep your mouth, ears closed the next few seconds. But there is a option to, hang on, door code I need to do first. But yeah, there is an option as one of the things you can do at the end of the game, which is to actually side with the, Kuei-jin. And to me, that's a really stupid thing to have done, personally. Here we go, 7337. Okay, I need species X data. So yeah, if you just learn a bit more, you're going against your own kind in that. So it's just kind of a bit, Okay, files deleted. Files been purged. Okay,
Let's get out of here.
We can get out of here. Speech or tale to the underground. 1.
Will do. And thanks.
Wow, he's just like...
Freeze!
Die, you bastard.
Stop right there.
Okay, that's the thing. Can't talk during combat, but we've killed everyone. Okay, let's get out of here, shall we? Oh, we've got the Giovanni coming up next, and I'm guessing by this. Is it now the Giovanni? Yes, it is, actually. Okay, Oh, what's this? Mysterious phone call? Yes?
Do you have Prince Albert in the can?
Well, better let him go, boss. You done real well bringing our boy back home. I got your info, hero.
Yes?
The same information I gave your prince, I also traded to the Giovanni for a bit of juicy gossip. You both had an equal opportunity to take it. They just had a bit more initiative.
So I could go ahead and say, like, threaten him a bit, but what's the point, really? So I'm just gonna go,
If you're going to play jihad, you need to do your homework. Knowledge is power, and power has a price. But seeing as how I've already got what I want from them, I'll give you a freebie.
What? Ah, Giovanni.
Oh, you're going to love this. They've got skeletons in their closet. Literally. I should have played the Catskills. Incest, organized crime, death cults. That's the Giovanni. Spaghetti and corpses, boss.
For what I remember, that's a very good description of the Giovanni, actually. I'll carry on talking in a second. Tell me the deepest secrets of the Giovanni.
The Incaran sarcophagus isn't the only occult item they're hoarding. I hear they've got a collection that'd make Aleister Crowley come back from the dead. That is, assuming he isn't already sitting on a shelf somewhere over there.
Where did Giovanni grow?
Oh, I'll tell you. And if you're foolish enough to go there, well, don't say I didn't warn you, boss. They have a mansion in the city. I'll draw you a map. They're having a reunion. Anyone who isn't a Giovanni shouldn't get within 50 yards.
Sounds like a dare. I accept.
Am I the only one who saw this coming a million miles away?
I saw it too.
You get 'em, boss. You give 'em one for Gary. If you should survive and ever need any information, come back and see me. I'm always here. And everywhere.
Goodbye, voice. Stay out of my head. As a flashback to when we first meet Gary. So we've got the Giovanni to come up next. They're an interesting clan. Bunch of usurpers, if I remember right. They basically killed... Oh, correct me guys if I'm wrong, because as I said, Old World of Darkness is not really my forte.
Hop in.
Sorry, head back to Santa Monica first. Ribbit, let's go. There we go, the Stronghold. But there's a vampire clan called the Cappadocians, if I remember right. They were very interested in death and was able to resurrect corpses, you know, as zombies and stuff. You encounter them if you ever play Requiem, the other World of Darkness game, which is available. In fact, if you go on to goodogames.com, you can get the for £1.50 on its sale, depending on when it comes part of its flash sale. But yeah, but what happens if I remember right, there was this whole ritual thing happened, the Cappadocians got wiped out, and the Giovanni essentially sort of took their vampiric abilities themselves. And a very good description of them is, from what I can recall, is basically the Italian mob meets necromancers. They're very thin, they only sort of embrace from within the family, and they're very much attached to the human descendants. The like the humans are the ones that they're involved in, you know, crime, drugs, and all that sort of thing. And then on top of that, then he's and then yeah, they feed off they you know, sort of embrace people from the family, and it's supposed to be considered an honor, if I remember right. Oh, sorry, I forgot to need to go into somewhere else before I head into the Haven. If I remember right, though, I think part of their curse as the vampiric bloodline clan's curse is something like their teeth. You know, because normally when you feed off someone, their biting induces pleasure into your victim. But I think with the Giovanni, they can't do that. It actually hurts, as you would imagine. Someone, you know, and human biting with fangs biting you in the neck or what have you, it hurts. And I think that's how it is. But as I said, guys, correct me if I'm wrong, but they're very interesting. It's an interesting clan to see, and although it's a shame about the Cappadocians. but they're following the same path as the Tremere, I guess. Anyway, why am I back in here? You may recognize this room. This is Carson, the bodyguard we met right at the beginning of the series, when we found him in that Dr. McGee's room when he was chopping off bits. So we're coming here because there's something in this chest we need to get to carry on with the... oh, hang on. I need bloodbath. Oh, I didn't need bloodbath. There we go, videotape. As you may have saw when I was just chatting away then, we need to not get the Bertram tongue. I need a tape of last year's jock shots for a picture of Ming Zhao. So I'm just going to try and finish off the... Well, I should by now be able to finish off the poster quest. I know it's only a little thing, but, you know, who doesn't like having some nice pictures around the flat? You know, especially when there's a dive like the place I'm currently living in. One of the things, it is worth trying to be nicey but to the prince, just in order to try and get the nicer flat and the Skyline apartment. Or if you're the Tremere, I mean, out of the options so far, I love the Tremere's one the most. If you're a Tremere and you're in good standing with the Camarilla, you actually get like a flat at their main sort of headquarters, where you meet the Regent, Maximilius. Alright, we need to stick that in here. So yeah, that's the one I would recommend going for if you get, I think that's the one you get if you're the Tremere. Nosferatu get one which is down in the sewers, which I've never actually seen. Maybe I should do that as in the future, as a Nosferatu one, but I'll see what happens. Okay, alright. Let's go finish off the poster quest, and then in the next episode then, we can go ahead and try and sort out the whole thing.
Religious tourists have been flocking in droves to the Santa Maria Church in Santiago.
Oh, sorry. But yeah, in the next episode then we can go to the Giovanni's lair, so check out my emails. Rocket launcher for sale. Boss, got another poster just collecting dust if you want to trade. Looks like one of the Anarchs did some art photos before she got embraced. It's all yours for the low price of the wooden pool toy pop from the glittering. Might be a Metalhead Industries. You talked to Mitnick, right? In the mailbox like before. And we also got Beware the Black Queen, which I believe is, I could be wrong, but I think it's a reference to Ming Zhao. In case you want to have a look. Here's my poster of Ming Zhao. I don't know if it's supposed to be original work, although I've seen something similar of an actress. I can't pronounce her name thing. I think it's Zhang Zini or something like that. She's the young girl, the woman in the in Crouching Tiger, Hidden Dragon, the House of Flying Daggers. She's quite a good actress. I like her. So if you don't know, I know ZHANGZIYI, so it's Zingyi. I'm terrible with names, so if I have said it wrong, I apologize. But yeah, I believe that's because I have seen a picture similar to that of her, but I don't know if it's actually like an artist, like a fan art that's managed to make it into the game, or someone's decided to try and do the original one of Ming Zhao. But it's just an interesting thing to look around to do these posters, because obviously most people are only going to do it for one reason or another. This is Damsel. You may recognize her from the last round. She's one of the Anarchs who's quite foul-mouthed and keeps calling me Cammy. So, got a nice new one there now.
Master?
Oh, that's...
Religious tourists have been flocking in droves.
Where? Not here. Oh, actually, let's change the skin. My mind wants you to make meet you. Okay, let's check the next email.
And has several reported weeping virgin sightings throughout its history. One pilgrim
reported 12. I attack Savvy Boss because Mitnick wants special nameplates with an integrated transponder chip. Don't know what he needs it for, but we'll swap for a poster of Tawny Sessions, so Amelia hasn't got her ankle clothes on yet. Okay. So Tawny Sessions is the girl whose flat we had to break into to try and put cameras around the place. Oh crap, I keep going out the bloody house. Oh, sorry. Anyway, oh there you go, there's a bit more about the Giovanni as well. But the other thing I remember right is that, remember that the Circadian sarcophagus we're chasing after is supposed to have a antediluvian, is it? One of the ancient vampires. And apparently from what I can remember, the sign of their rising again is all these natural disasters happening. and like freak weather and all that. And if you watch the weather forecast on the telly just then, for example, you would see things like the, saying about like a freak storm that could destroy 2 fighter jets and that. So yeah, just something that might be worth keeping an eye out for. Let's put it back on. Where is this new? Oh, hang on. Oh, that's the new poster. I'm not that impressed.
Concerned parent groups joined several senators on the step of
violent video games. Oh dear.
Violent video games. Senator Limperman
Replica stakes. Hey boss, got another job for you. One of our researchers into the cult would like to get his hands on a squashed odious chalice seen in Chinatown. We'll offer a poster of Amalia in her full beauty before I gave her my special treatment. The usual way like before.
Media attention towards exploitive games such as Meth Tycoon promotes parental awareness of their adult content and less
okay. There's a game in this world called Meth Tycoon. Oh god, I mean, I know those were popular ones back in the day, like, Roller Coaster Tycoon and that, but Meth Tycoon, really? Ugh. Sorry guys, I know this is going to be a little bit boring, just watching me pop in and out the building, trying to sort out the last poster bit, but as I said, this is just something I want to do, get over and done and dusted, and then I'll be able to head off to the Giovanni stronghold next episode. Right. Oh, hello.
The site dates back to the Romans and has several reported weeping virgin sightings throughout its history.
Where's this new poster?
That they witnessed blood come
oh, here we are.
Less than 6 statues at around
that is a nice picture. I wonder who actually posed for that picture.
Full of sadness. Skeptics have been
okay, let's have a look at, continue looking at my emails.
Witnesses are no more credible than those that report UFOs.
Lord of Darkness Goldfast. Been busy, boss, because I heard another famous movie pop has gone missing. The thrown star of the whirlwind from A Touch of Zen. I'll swap it for the poster of a sweet girl whom you certainly will look in the eyes. Okay, I think this is the last one. I think I got all the other posters then. So let's just drop this off. Spice has managed to make it into the international version. There's shurikens are actually illegal here in the UK to own. So I've known some games, for example Tetsu 2, the ninja game for the PlayStation, which is actually won't allow you to. They had to have throwing knives in the UK version because throwing stars are illegal. Oh, quest complete. Okay, let's check out this last poster.
One recent game.
If I can find it.
The titles the group is trying to get banned from stores are Mangle Garden, Rape and Pillage, and Abe Lincoln Teaches Killing. Protesters
some of the name. What the? Oh god, move out of the way. Thank you.
Of their adult content and
let's have a look at this.
Interest in the taboo-themed games.
What a weird poster. Don't drive blindly, buckle up for your safety. What a weird poster. Okay, I'm just gonna feed off her slightly. I could have done this in a nicer way, but I'm hungry. Oh, and it is possible to kill her, so it's worth trying not to do that. Right. Okay, last thing now is... I think that's all the stuff I wanted to do. I could go down to the Nosferatu lair in order to try and find a CD for Bertram Tongue. So he will help you improve your stats, if I remember right, but I can't feel bothered to do that now because I can't remember where the CD is. I think it was buried under the water somewhere, but I think that's everything. Okay, let's just head to the taxi and head back over to the Giovanni stronghold. Don't worry, I'm not going to carry on with it. Like I said, I'll say that for the next episode, but I can at least get over there for you guys, huh? Okay. Somewhere, elsewhere, anywhere. Let's go. Okay, Giovanni stronghold. Hey, there you go. As you can see here, comes with the ranks of the Venetian family, and have spent much of their mortal lives as ghouls. Okay, so this is the Giovanni mansion, and I'm going to end it here now, guys. So I hope you enjoyed the episode. If you have, then I hope you take the opportunity to hit the like button, or if you'd like to leave any comments. And so let me know if I have been right about my description of the Giovanni and that, because I always like to improve my knowledge of the World of Darkness. And otherwise, thank you for watching, guys, and I shall see you next time. Bye for now.